Hey guys, Leash here. Wanted to check in with you guys today about this Facebook Live challenge that we're doing. Today is day 6. Might not have changed in the headline. I'll check that later. But today's day 6, and what we're talking about today is what channels should you use to put your marketing out. Yesterday we talked about rhythm. How often should you be talking to people? Hey, great to see you guys. How often should you be talking to people whenever you're marketing? And the thing is that you really, we talked yesterday, you can't do too much, because if you are talking to your clients, they like hearing from you. If you're talking to your target market, they like hearing from you. Welcome, guys. But the thing is that there are so many different places that you can actually connect with your clients. And we call this channels. So the way James describes it is that he talks about how if you imagine your business is like a tree, and it could either be an established, big oak, or it could be a sapling. And the thing is, if you are, hey guys, love it. Lots of you jumping on. Great to see you all here. Send some love through. Send me some questions. I love it. The thing is, if you are just starting out, if you're a solo therapist, you probably don't need to be getting, 25 or 30 new clients every week, because that's just crazy, and it's not helpful, and you wouldn't be able to service them all. So what you want to look at is go, well, how many clients do I want to be seeing every week? And what do I have to do to get them there, to get myself there? And it's kind of the same with our clients and with our tree analogy, is that, there's so many platforms you could do. Facebook, Instagram, you can be doing website stuff, you could be doing emails, you could be doing joint ventures, you could be doing doctors referrals, you can put your stuff out in a cafe, you can do a letterbox drop, you can go and talk to schools and see if you can get in there and help with the teachers, and you can do, oncology kind of treatments, and you can work with the elderly, and you can do lymphatic drainage, and there's so many different types of modalities. There's so many different types of ways of getting your message out in lots of different ways. And the thing is, though, it really depends on where you're at, where you want to go, and the size of your tree, as to how many of these different platforms that you should be watching. Hey Jacinda, hey Stacey, hey Jody, hey David, hey Philip. Great to see you guys on there. I love it. And so really it's about the size of the tree trunk that you've got going on, as to how many of those different channels should you be using. Because really, if it's just yourself, and you're seeing 5 to 10 clients a week, and you want to get to 25 clients, we talked yesterday about how much action needs to take, but it doesn't necessarily need to be across multiple branches. And in fact, you actually usually want to have more. You want to have your channels nailed really well before going and getting multiple branches, because you're better to have 3 really good solid, branches of your trunk coming out of the trunk, than you are to have lots of different sticks, but they're not actually anything going on with them. So when it comes to how many channels should you be using, it's really about where are you and where do you want to go, which comes back to goal setting and a little bit of mindset. So if you are, if you're at a place where it's just you, and you want to see 25 clients a week, or 20, or 15 clients a week, it's really about figuring out what are the channels that you think your community and the people that you want to see are more likely to be. For example, if you treat a lot of the if you treat elderly clients, then essentially being able to do pregnancy massage and market to people who are pregnant, it's going to be a disconnect. Yeah, that's a really obvious one. So it's really a matter of not trying to be everything for everyone. Don't try and be, what everybody needs or wants you to be. Specifically work on, 1 to 3 niches, people that you love to work with, and just speak the right channels. Use those channels to speak the right message to the right people at the right time. And that's really about what the channels are. Now, if you are a bigger business, hey Mary, hey Bronwyn, great to see you guys on here. If you are a bigger business and you do need, 15 or 20 or 30 new clients a week consistently, and you're finding that you're not getting, either you're not getting enough bookings, then you want to do more marketing and more referrals and networking and get yourself more known. If you are doing that but you're not retaining them, then it's about learning how to get your systems right so that you're rebooking and that your team is rebooking as well as you. Because often the business owner is really great at everything, but maybe doesn't know the recipe that they've created in order to be able to get their message out there. So part of the mechanic side of the business is learning how to deconstruct how what your recipe or what your strategy for rebooking is, how you build rapport with people, and then actually being able to language that and then teach that to your staff. And that's what we go through with a lot of clients who are looking at that scale stage. So they've got more than a couple of branches. They've actually got quite a few branches out there, and they're really looking at building that up. And it doesn't really matter where you are on the tree, so to speak. The question is always, how's it working for you? And if you're currently sitting where you want to be and you're seeing the amount of clients that you want, big thumbs up, rock on from us. That's what we're here for. It's what we want to see more of. If you're currently sitting there going, I don't even know what sort of tree I've got and it feels like it's just fizzling out, then, think about some Facebook Lives. Facebook Lives are hey Paula, hey Natalie. Facebook Lives are such an incredible way of getting your message out to your people at the right time. It's a great communication channel, and like I've been saying, it's free. That it gives you the opportunity to get your face in front of the people that you like to work with and help them understand what it is that you know. Being able to share, hey Kristen, being able to share your wisdom, your knowledge on a subject that actually interests them is part of the strategy. We've put together 50 Facebook Live topics, and you can click the link above or below, wherever it is for you, in order to be able to see, how do you, to give you some inspiration, some ideas. We're going through 10 days of Facebook Lives just to give you some ideas of how you can be doing Facebook Lives for yourself and be able to connect your message with more people, and just really breaking it down through bite-sized chunks for you to be able to go, okay, well, maybe, I'm not saying I'm going to do one, but maybe it's a possibility that I could one day, stick my face in front of a Facebook Live and be able to chat to people. They are super fun. It's great to be able to engage with a bunch of you guys. I can see everyone on who's listening, which is great, or has been watching at some point. I can see there's 8 people watching right now. Awesome to have you guys on here. Thanks for watching. But really, today's live topic, just as a recap, is about the channels of marketing that you can utilize in order to get your message out there. Knowing where are you at right now, where do you want to go, is really important, because that will help you know what channels you actually need to use, and whether you need to grow your sapling or whether you need to grow your tree, and know how, what dead branches do you need to cut off, and where is it that you need to learn to kind of garden and tend to different parts of the tree in order to make it grow. So that when you for example, if you set up Facebook, you've set up Instagram and emails, and everything is happening on a consistent basis, then maybe it's possible for you to be able to go, okay, I've created some systems and some structure around this. Now I can consistently get my message out there. Now it's time to take it to the next level, grow this and be able to, I can do a Facebook Live, or now I can look at some referrals and I can go and chat to GPs, or, just looking at the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And I'd love to see every single one of you watching one day have the courage to do a Facebook Live, because like I've said, we know that after working with hundreds of therapists in Australia, Canada, and the UK. We've got a quiz that we've had over 1,000 people fill in. 65% of therapists' biggest number one growth killer is that they don't have enough clients. And people often say, why do you guys bang on about marketing so much? And the reason we bang on about marketing is because marketing helps get clients. It's not the only one. Thanks, V. Fresh cuts yesterday. Marketing is not the only thing you can do to get clients, but it's a great way to get clients in, and it allows you to have some control over the flow and the consistency of the clients you want. The great thing about marketing is that it either qualifies or disqualifies people in order to be able to work with you. So if people are looking at your stuff going, it's boring, I don't like it, it's not my thing, good. What it means is you're not the right person for them. If people are watching your stuff going, yeah, that's really good, I really agree with that, I love it, then you actually, hey Sean, great to see you on here too. What you actually want is to be able to get people to come and see you because you're getting your message out there. And the whole purpose to marketing is that it should qualify or disqualify people from wanting to work with you. Facebook Lives are a great way of getting your message out there. Like I've said, they're free. Woohoo! We love free marketing. And it's a way of just you guys being able to connect with the people that you want to work with, because otherwise they don't know where you are. And the really amazing thing about marketing is that it literally says, hey, I'm here, this is what I do, this is who I work with, this is why I do what I do. And when you start to get out there and get that message out, even, using Facebook Lives and then sharing that into, I love it, Nat, thank you, sharing that into community groups so people start to see you as the trusted expert and advisor is awesome. Now, tomorrow's live, I'm going to do a live tomorrow. I'm going to change the topic that I had planned because I want to talk to you guys about the way that you can set up using Facebook Lives in a community group in your area. For those of you playing along at home, feel free to go and do some research between now and tomorrow on your community groups. We have the Ocean Grove Barwon Heads community neighborhood page. Absolutely cracks me up. All these people whinging about, the tourists that come to town and the dog poo that someone left on their lawn and all that stuff. However, it is a great way of being able to set yourself up as a trusted expert and advisor, and that is what I'm going to share tomorrow for those of you playing at home for our 7th Facebook Live, not consistently in a row, but that's okay, 80-20, and I look forward to being able to share and connect with that with you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Thanks heaps for watching, guys. Take care, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next live tomorrow.